Welcome to another Pokemon toy review episode. In this video, we're taking a look at the Pokemon Legends Arceus Monster Collection figures, Decidueye, Typhlosion, and Samurott. Let's get started. In case you're out of the loop, Decidueye, Typhlosion, and Samurott got new regional forms in the 2022 game Pokemon Legends Arceus. We've seen several Pokemon from previous generations receive an additional unique regional form with each new installment of the game. This has been a feature within the Pokemon franchise for quite a while. Some of these regional forms also came with a completely different Pokemon type from its original version. One example would be Ponyta from Sword and Shield, which is a Psychic type Pokemon instead of Fire. If you haven't played Pokemon Legends Arceus, it is a great game. It takes place in the distant past, during a time when Pokemon and humans weren't living together in harmony. The area you explore is called Hisui, which is a region that would later become the Sinnoh region we are familiar with in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. The Hisuian Decidueye, Typhlosion, and Samurott are the final forms from the 3 starter Pokemon you select at the beginning of the game. Now with this introduction out of the way, let's get straight to the figures. Our first figure, Decidueye, is about 2 inches tall, which is the same size as the other 2 figures, Typhlosion and Samurott, as well as the standard size for the main Monster Collection line. The detailing on the sculpt is very good for its small size. The paint application also looks clean and sharp. The finish is matte, and the pose is actually pretty interesting with its arm and wing lifted up in a fist. I unfortunately don't have an original Tomy Decidueye figure to compare the Hisuian form with, so I'll have to just go off the new figure alone. Overall, it is fine. However, I do feel like it is a little small for a final evolution. But that's just my personal opinion, and it is very minor. With all of that said, let's move to the next Pokemon. The Hisuian Typhlosion is the final evolution of Cyndaquil from the Hisui region. As for this figure, it captures the essence of the Hisuian variant perfectly. The magenta flames on its back is its best feature. The pose also has its right hand clenched in a fist, which I feel fits nicely with the rest of its aesthetic. Out of all 3 figures, Typhlosion is definitely my favorite. However, its head is smaller than the original Typhlosion figure by Tomy. This is a minor gripe and shouldn't be a factor when determining to include this figure in your collection. For the last figure, we have the Hisuian Samurott. This one looks elegant with its different shades of blue and highlights of maroon throughout its whole body. The paint application looks just as good as the other 2 figures, which is nice to know as it keeps a consistency in quality among all 3. As for the pose, from what we can see, it is pretty much the same as the original Tomy version. This isn't bad or good, just something I noticed when picking this figure up. Overall, I'm impressed with the Pokemon Legends Arceus Tomy figures. All 3 were good pickups for me, and I can't wait to get the rest that Tomy has released. If you're a Monster Collection collector, then don't pass up on these, as I feel they will be harder to find as time passes by. That's it for this review. We will have more coming soon, so please subscribe to our channel. We hope to see you again. Thanks for watching.